Yo, hey, what's up guys? In today's video we have to talk about two things. You probably heard it already, but we will get a new dungeon. In this video we're gonna reveal the gear set, what we're gonna get in there, and it's gonna be pretty insane. But also, Plarium made an oopsie. They released a champion that is not bringing the best to our Hydra situation right now, because he can maybe break it, not break it, but make it a little bit more easy that everybody can do a billions of damage again. But first let's talk about the dungeon. It will be a 30 stage dungeon, and every stage the boss will get different minions. So I think the champions you see in the background will be changed around, and you face for each stage a different one, and of course it will get harder and harder and harder. But the big question is, what are we gonna get? And yes, let's talk about the gear. It will be insane. It's really nice. I hope that dungeon comes sometimes back again. It's not limited for one time, so maybe like every couple of months it comes back so we can farm that gear a little bit more often. But let's talk about it. And that is the set we're gonna get, the Pinpoint set. It will be amazing because we can counter sheep, because it gives us intercept on our champions, and intercept is literally blocking sheep. So what does that mean? We can bring our debuffers back. It also gives us accuracy, speed, and like the intercept thing. So that's exactly what a debuffer needs to actually do his job. And these days, guys, maybe we get debuffers back so they can actually do their thing without fearing out to get annoyed by the sheep and you hear meh. So that is a really good thing. We talk about the gear set, what in particular they do and how many you need and stuff. If you have one piece of the Pinpoint set, you will get 20 accuracy. If you have two pieces, 10% speed. 3 pieces, 20 more accuracy. And really important, 4 pieces give you 1 stack of intercept on the beginning. That means you can also stack it with stone skin to even avoid any other things like debuffs and stuff. You know how it is, so it's really important. So you can mix up stone skin and Pinpoint together. Really nice. 5 pieces give you another 10% speed. 6 pieces give you 2 stacks on intercept. 7 pieces, 20 accuracy more. On 8 we have 12% more speed, and on 9 pieces we get 4 intercept. I don't know if we need 4 of them. Kind of maybe sometimes 2 on some champions. I can imagine that one, but probably most common will be 4 pieces of stone skin and 4 pieces of Pinpoint to make everything a little bit more easy. Let's talk about the thing what is kind of a little bit concerning to me. Like, they already announced that they kind of want to change Hydra mechanics. Maybe they already kind of think that happened with the gear chest that we get, like the accessory chest that we get when we get 1.2 billion or something, and maybe that's what they try to fix it, or maybe they fixed the Hydra mechanics completely or something. We don't know yet. We don't know too much, but kind of every champion they bring right now or rebalance, they kind of really perfectly fit into a Yannicka team. I have to admit that one. Like, first of all, it was Shayak. Everybody was complaining, I don't got an Emic, what can I do? And I was like, sorry, I have no idea. But then they brought Shayak and I'm like, okay, we got our answer. And then other people's like, hey, I don't have this and that, what can I do? And then they rebalanced Lady of Eref. And now she can be used also in a team that is actually doing billions of damage just with a panda. It's not anymore that you just bring the Wixwell. He was part of the whole thing, but it is also the problem, the panda. It is not only Wixwell anymore, but maybe people haven't figured out Wixwell is easier, but panda is possible. And now we got a new champion, Loki. You probably watched all his set and stuff. Yeah, we don't have to talk about that too in deep. Of course we will go, briefly into it. But the concerning thing what I have is actually, wait, is it the A2? Yes, it has a buff spread, and that is part of a really, we already did it with Togron. Togron was probably easier, but that will be a champion that could be done in a budget team or just different setups right now. Every time they bring a champion, the puzzling system gets changed a little bit around, because every champion brings a little bit else. But I will 100% show you a team that can do the Yannicka thing just with him, because he has the buff spread. Where is it actually? Where's the buff spread? Right there. And yes, of course, you probably will make him super slow, grow his shield. And it's not even that you have to use him as super slow or something. You just put one champion super slow in there and he will raise up his shield. And at some point you cast that skill over and over on that champion. And then you have a big shield on the end. And you know what that means. Yannick team is just doable again. Of course, it will be more RNG based. It's just, I think, one buff. Is it one buff? Perfect Wave also activates buff. Cannot. Taking a random buff. Okay, it's just one. It is a little bit more RNG based on the end because, yeah, you gotta grab that one buff. But that's kind of the theme of about a budget thing. If you get a free legendary and you can do it with that champion, but it's a little bit harder than the usual, that's kind of okay. That's what you think that is kind of nice for you because you can just abuse it. But they also did announce that they will do something in Hydra, but they didn't say too much. We don't know at the moment, but for 100% Loki will be in a team that can do the Yannick thing. And if you want to see that on the end, just keep subscribing, pressing the like button. Of course, I will show you that. There is no problem, but it's kind of concerning for me. But in general, his kit is kind of nice. Not the worst in the world, but also not the best. He brings something new, the evade mechanic, that he can just avoid a skill effect. I think that is completely new, but his percentages and stuff are not the best in the world, so it's probably not gonna be so reliable. But we can hope that other champions get it too, that at some point maybe 100%, and you can avoid a Armand's hit for once, and then you get turn meter boost on that champion, or cleanse or something. It could be nice that we have evade on the table. But also what I don't like on him too much is that he is perfect veil dependable. So the cool things he does on perfect veil, like even better, like for example Hydra. You attack all enemies, 70% chance to get a increase of the increase the duration of any debuff and stuff. So that is really nice, but it only is a good chance when you have perfect veil, and it's kind of what you want. But also then you gotta bring a Duchess or something, because he cannot get the perfect veil too much out for himself. Like he starts with perfect veil, it's really nice. When he goes under 50% health, he gains a perfect veil, but then you gotta bring him down to 50% and stuff. But yeah, it is how it is. You can still use the A1 and without even the perfect veil, it's still okay. It's a 50% chance, but you kind of know what I mean. To get his kit, the conditions are, again, I don't know what to think about it, but it's kind of okay. He will be part of a billion damage team, so whatever kind of it doesn't matter on the end what the rest of his kit brings for Hydra. But also that could be, the A2 could be strong against some arena teams and stuff. This could be really nice, but maybe not the best also in the world. I don't think maybe you see him too often. But also keep in mind that block active skills are basically a counter to mythical champions, so they cannot transform or anything else, so they can just A1, and it's kind of nice. So it has its use. But yeah, I think the Hydra thing, the only part about him where he will be like crazy, insane damage, and you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that will be the end of the video. I have been talking about everything that is upcoming. Let me know what you think about the gear set. I really want to know, do you think your debuffers can come back right now? Are they still stuck? What do you think about the upcoming Wixwell and Loki team? Are you excited? Are you thinking that's way over the board, should be gone again, like never should be appearing? And the Trunda maybe also just ban it and stuff, you know what I mean? So just let me know what you think, and that will be the end of the video. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, have a nice day.